Hey, good morning, guys. Okay, so let's uh let's start off with talking about I man this morning. I would have actually populated the video a little bit sooner, but one of my mentors that I still learn, Elliot Way from, I had to send my chart over to him because um I just I got really confused as to what was going on here with the cryptos. So we have all these guys charted pretty well, you know. We could probably just kind of like move this a little bit, maybe 1, 2, 3. Might get another little push up here today, right? And then we'll make like a 4 and 5. I'm always pretty spot on with indices. I never usually have an issue charting these guys, right? So, um, you know, not that big of a deal. Um, but man, the cryptos, like, we should have gone up last night. We should have gone up. Asia should have picked up the slack here and like really kind of propelled us upwards, you know. Uh, and they didn't. So I was just trying to figure out why. Trying to figure out what the issue is. So here's what I've got. Okay. Um, he made some revisions for me. So let's get rid of this ABC because that's not correct. We don't even need this anymore. So let's get the clutter off the chart. I'm gonna leave all this because this was all charted well and it's stuck. I take my notes from it. I'm sorry. Let's go to Bitcoin first. Uh, I don't even need this anymore. We're going to leave that. Nobody needs this anymore. Fuck, we don't even need this. Actually, you know what? I am gonna leave that. Okay, so here's the deal. Okay, um, Bitcoin and Litecoin and Ethereum are not all moving the same right now. And again, please forgive me. I'm like super fucking sick. Like it's hit me like a ton of bricks finally. Okay, so okay, ABC, right? Bitcoin's not going to make a new low here. Bitcoin is going to hold this. Reason being, it's in an ABC correction. Okay, the first wave unfolded. Second wave is only like a 1, 2, 3, right? A 3 wave, which is fine. And then this is starting to move a little bit impulsively, right? So potentially, again, I don't ever guarantee these things. Potentially, this is the kind of movement we see, right? So, which I believe is actually going to happen here after a long accumulation over the weekend. Me personally, just my 2 cents. Or what we're going to do is this 3 wave is going to be split into another 5 wave. And so we'll get a pop today, and then we'll get a big sideways accumulation over the weekend, and then Monday we run it up, right? So, I mean, this is what I failed to see. Like, I was seeing impulsiveness, right? But because Bitcoin was not going to unfold impulsively here, just the wave counts they don't add up right? Then I believe that Litecoin and Ethereum were going to be similar. They're not. So I'm glad I didn't try to trade Ethereum, excuse me, but I did try to trade Litecoin, and unfortunately, it was the wrong move because we are doing an elongated 1 with a pullback now of down to here. So we'll have a nice big 3 and then a 4-5. Okay. So not exact here. I don't know where we stopped out here. I mean, this may be it, right? But I'm not going to call play off of this. This is danger, Will Robinson danger, you know. Now, this is also an impulse wave down, which is fine on a wave 2. You can have this on a wave 2. Doesn't matter. You can have a wave 2 be impulsive. You just can't have the B be impulsive, right? So if Bitcoin decides to reach and break this low here, then you can say goodbye to all this fucking TA. We out. Peace. You know, like, we done. It's gonna drop. But it just, like, the market doesn't really show that. We're just at this moment. You know, USDX is getting rejection here, which means crypto should see a nice little push up. Okay. So, I need coffee. Sorry. Okay. Litecoin. Impulsive. Not sure where our bottom is. We called longs here. We took profits. We tightened our stops. Probably got stopped out. I haven't even looked at the exchange yet this morning, but I'm pretty sure I'm stopped out, which is fine. We took profits. We made money. It's a win. Ethereum. Ethereum made a new low. We could be bouncing here, okay? There is divergence. Lower low, higher low. Okay? Divergence. Yay. So there's a chance we bounce here. I'm not saying you should long this. That was a deeper pullback than what I expected on both of these guys. It's kind of scary, actually. See, I mean, this is a box that, you know, I don't just draw these things randomly, right? Like, when we chart it out, this is where we should be extending. And initially I thought this was ABC, so I took a long here, got stopped out on Litecoin, right? Thought maybe just ABC 2.0 extension because we were coming back and we were really attacking liquidity pretty nicely. Generally, a wave 4 doesn't prolong itself like this. Generally, not always, but generally. So I wasn't expecting to see an impulse down here. Okay, it happens. It happens. Again, that's why we took profits here. Congrats. We tightened our stops. So when we came down, we were stopped out. We still made money on the trade, and we have no losses, right? So we're all happy. It happens. This is how we turn a trade like this into a winning trade, even though it went below our entry zone, because we understand where we need to take profits and how to tighten our stops. Okay, that's key. If you guys aren't paying yourself and you're waiting for it to go all the way to the fucking moon, right? Like, we're waiting for it to go way up here. I mean, shit, dude. And I know I talked about taking profits for the swingers at the 50 back. Okay. Before that, I also alerted to take profits in here. Okay. And my alerts are in the channel on David's server. I alerted in here to start taking profits over the next little bit there. Okay. So when I say trim, or trim every 25 or 50% on your winnings, and then tighten your stop every time you trim. Okay. So, all in all, I hope we bounce here. Nothing official yet, but I do hope we bounce here. If Bitcoin brings it right back to these EMAs and we get above and we hold for today, then I think we do sideways action. We accumulate through the EMAs over the weekend, and then we probably see an upwards push towards the resistance line here, completing an impulse wave that's going to give us the impulse wave 3 of the larger impulse, pulling back in wave 4, completing wave 5 at the end here. Okay, same for Litecoin. We're going to make the wave 3 after an elongated wave 1 and an impulsive wave 2 down. Again, here's the thing. Here's our invalidation level, okay? It's this low here, right? Look, we break this low. I'm gonna put a line here. We break this low, right there. And remember, orange is danger. We break this low, then it's no anymore, okay? The move is done. The move is done. Okay. Same for Bitcoin. Yeah. We break that low, the move is done. Ethereum, we break this low, the move is done. I already have a line here. Okay. Glad we're on the same page. Let's get that shit off our chest and move the fuck on. I'm sorry. Bitcoin is this low. My bad. So as you can see, we have a long way to go on Bitcoin if we're going to get scared. Okay? So, I'm not worried about it yet. Bitcoin's still making a nice correction here to the upside. The fact that it's Friday, and we're going to get lots of low volume, we're not going to have Asia to back up the New York market in the evening or London to kind of push a move through. I expect, like I said, just movement up towards these EMAs for now, more than likely, Bitcoin, and then a weekend accumulation and the whales getting to play and manipulate markets as they normally do. Real quick on indices, going to continue bouncing nicely. Going to see a return back to these EMAs at one point, and then a push up to complete a wave 5. I'll be calling longs for the end of wave 4 as soon as we can target our situation on that. Okay. Same with ES. ES, we're going to be looking at calling longs when we get down into this area. Okay. So, for now, watching and waiting. Not shorting indices. Indices have completed their cycles on the dailies, which means that we are bullish on indices. Yay! Finally, right? After 8 months of corrections. Fuck me, dude. Almost a year of correction, you know? So, let's see. October, yeah. 9 months. 9 months correction. It's time to be bullish on indices. Let's fucking go. Let's get bullish, baby. A little bit of consolidation here and accumulation, and then we're going to springboard. Winning on USTX, a completed cycle to the upside here. Yeah. We need to see a cycle completion up in this zone, which would then push cryptos down to the downside completely, and then we can get bullish on everything. So for now, that's all I've got this morning. I'm not going to be calling any plays this morning because we made these new lows, and it's a really tricky and scary situation here. I don't want to call this move complete yet. I mean, if you guys want a long, I'm not going to call it official. Just keep your stops tight and be aware of your validation lines, okay? I'm not going to call anything official just yet until I study the waves and figure it out for myself because this is risky as fuck, and I don't want people losing money. We were already early on this trade, and I'm a little bit disappointed that we didn't get to ride this up. I thought we were going to get a push up with Asia last night. So the fact that it didn't happen tells me I got a little emotional, was hoping for it a little bit too quickly, and I need to step back and drop the emotions and review the TA a little bit better and understand why did we not make this move so I can better understand where we get our absolute best entries to make the best trades. So I hope you guys understand that. I'm always looking out to be the safest trader possible, mitigate risk as best as I can, and I hope you guys follow the same rule sets that I do. I'll be putting on an educational video later today because I'm absolutely sick and I can't really go work. So I'll put out 2 or 3 educational videos today for you guys. You can watch, learn some basics of Elliott Wave and what I'm talking about when I say impulsive or correction or whatever. So appreciate you guys stopping by the stream. Love all you guys, man. Thanks for anyone taking my trades. We'll get in some better longs here shortly so we can ride all this shit up to where it's supposed to go. So, peace.